What was the point during the book tour when you felt like your book has already reached a lot of readers and you're gaining more and more popularity as a writer?
Okay, I think I still have a way to go until it becomes popular. My book definitely reached a lot of readers. It became an Amazon bestseller in Middle Eastern literature category, that's something that I feel proud about. But I wouldn't say that I got to a point where I felt popular. However, there was this one thing that was quite a surprise for me in this tour. I went on it because I felt like I wrote a book and I'm ready to go and meet my readers and discuss it and let it go, let go this product of my work into the world. But as I started going from one event to another, I realized that the fact that I'm an Azerbaijani author and the fact that my book became an Amazon bestseller means a lot to Azerbaijani community, both in the US and outside of US, back in Azerbaijan. And in a way, by writing this book, by publishing it, in a way, I put our flag somewhere on that map. Event after event, I would have people approach me, take photos and buy my book or read my book and say, we're so proud and we're so grateful that you've done this. We can say now we have an Azerbaijani author, which we do. We have other authors that wrote in English. My book just gained more popularity when it was released. And I clearly remember the moment when I was at the Azerbaijan American Chamber of Commerce in Washington. And I was sitting and answering questions from the moderator of this event, Layla. And I glanced to my right and I saw the American flag and the Azerbaijani flag. And I had this moment where I remembered myself being a student coming and studying in Washington and coming to the Chamber of Commerce to volunteer for events or to be part of some, Nowruz celebration or something like that. And I felt incredibly proud. I felt proud to sit next to that flag and to represent both the countries. Country where I was born and country where I've lived 20 years of my life, bigger part of my adult life. And the fact that I went through this project and I didn't give it up and I finished this book, I published it, and I was able to gift it to both Azerbaijani community in the US, outside of the US, and Americans. And now I can say there's a book about my country. In fact, one of the things that readers would point out in my event, they say, people that read a lot of books, they always said, we're so used to opening a book and reading about streets of Rome or streets of Istanbul. And it was a very special moment to open a book, and in the first pages, you hear Sahil metro station or you hear İçeri Şehir. And I know what they mean. It means putting our city and our country on that map. And it meant a lot for them, and it ended up meaning a lot for me as well.